Hello everyone, it's Miss Sarah. I wanted to try something different today and do a baking video with you. So in this video, I'll be sharing a recipe for some cinnamon muffins. It's actually not a very hard recipe, but this video is more for the parents and caregivers out there, of course, because it would be too complicated for a young one to do on their own. But I recommend that you watch the video together and work on this project together too. I do realize that baking or cooking together as a family can take more time than just doing it on your own, but if you have the time to spend on it, I think it creates some great opportunities for learning. So first of all, it can just lead to some really nice new memories, but it can also help with finger and hand movement. If your child is working on that, they can do things like stirring the ingredients. If they're old enough to help with the measuring at all, this will help them with their math skills. And then something like this too can just help your child become engaged for longer periods of time. They can become invested in the project and get to see the final results when the muffins come out of the oven. So I think it's a great way to learn and, again, do something different. So the first thing you'll do here is preheat your oven to 350 degrees, and then you'll grease your muffin tin. So you can use oil here, or if you have cooking spray, that'll work too. And this recipe makes 12 muffins, so if you can get 12 cups, muffin cups ready, that would be great. And then we'll do the rest while the oven is warming up. So first we'll get the topping ready. So for this, you'll just need 1/4 cup of sugar and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And then you or your child can stir these together in a small bowl and then just set that aside. Next, we'll gather all of the dry ingredients. So you'll see a picture here of all of the things you'll need for this, and then I'll list it on the screen as well. But what you'll need is 2 cups of whole wheat pastry flour, 1/4 cup of sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg, and 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. So I'm hoping you just naturally have some of these things at home, and if not, you can make substitutions as needed or as you prefer. But once you have all of these dry ingredients measured, you'll put them in a bigger bowl, and then again, you or your child can stir these. And then we're already on to our wet ingredients. So for the wet ingredients, these will go in a separate bowl at first. So for this part, you need 1 cup of applesauce, 1/2 cup of soy milk, 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, and 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. And then once you put these in a bowl, you and your child can look inside that bowl together, because since there's oil and lemon juice, they actually react with each other a little bit, which I think is pretty interesting. But then you stir this together, and then once it's stirred, these wet ingredients go into the bowl with the dry ingredients. And then you'll mix that. And then your batter's already done. And since there aren't any raw eggs in here, you can also taste the batter pretty safely too. So every time I've made them, I definitely eat some of the batter, and I think it's pretty good. And if you and your child do choose to do this, make sure you take a moment to talk about the different flavors, and even if you're using your fingers at all in the bowl, talk about how it feels too, and the texture of it. It might be a little sticky, it might feel a little wet. But then you're all ready to pour your batter or scoop it out into the muffin tins. So you'll spread it out evenly between the 12 different cups. And then before you put it in the oven, this is where the topping comes into place. So you or your child will just sprinkle a couple spoonfuls on top of each muffin. And again, just spread it out evenly. I used too much on some of mine, and then I wasn't left with enough. So think ahead if you can. And then you just put this muffin tray into the oven, and it will bake for 20 to 25 minutes. So mine were actually ready after 20 minutes, and then what I did at 20 minutes is I couldn't find our toothpick, so I just used a knife to put in the middle of one, and it came out clean, so I knew it was ready. And then carefully take it out of the oven, and then I let my muffins sit for just a few minutes in the pan to cool, and that actually made it a little bit easier to take them out without crumbling them or breaking them when I took them out. So let them rest for a few minutes, and then you can take them out and put them on a cooling rack, and then they're ready for you to enjoy. So let me know if you have any questions about this recipe, and if you do decide to do some baking or cooking together with other recipes, let your teachers know. We would love to hear what you all are working on at home and what you're experiencing together. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope I get to talk to you soon. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.